Hey guys, Alex Crockford here and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about my current training routine. Lots of you ask me all the time what I'm doing and what my training is, so I thought I'd make a video and show you what it's all about. I cleverly finished my 12-week plan just before Christmas. So these last 3 weeks are really the last 3 weeks of my current 12-week plan, which is Gym Fit 4. And what's really important in December, for me anyway, and probably lots of you as well, is to get the most out of your training, get in the best shape as you can, ready to eat a lot of Christmas and enjoy the festivities. That's what I'm doing anyway. So let me take you through what my training looks like. I like to work in a 4-day split. This means 4 training days out of the 7 days per week. And that makes a fantastic work to rest ratio. Remember, when you're training hard, you're building muscle, you're tearing muscle in the gym, you have to recover. But I'll talk about the other 3 days later in this video. And that 4-day split is covered currently across just an upper and lower split, which means isolation is still there, but as well as compound. And in each upper and lower body workout, you're working your entire upper body and entire lower body. A and B means they are different workouts. So upper A, upper B, and lower B. So 4 different workouts spaced evenly across 7 days. So in the lead up to this point in this 12-week program, there's been quite a lot of body part split. However, the benefit to splitting your body up into upper and lower twice means that each body part gets worked twice in a week. So this is great for whether you're a beginner or advanced, but for me, because I've been training for a long period of time, you need to hit the muscle more than once a week. If your legs aren't growing or your chest isn't growing, then if you do International Chest Day on Monday and then wait 7 days to do it again, then that's not enough to grow the chest because it's recovered way in advance and it's then been waiting for 3 or 4 days before getting hit again. So let's talk cardio. And for me, my goals are to continuously drop body fat more and more whilst trying to hold on to as much muscle. So my priority is getting the resistance training plan done, but the cardio happens on top of that. So every single day of the week, 7 days a week, I try to get my 15,000 steps done using my Fitbit, and I'm always active walking around, making sure that is an absolute minimum. However, when it comes to actual cardio training, you can break it down into low intensity steady state or high intensity HIIT training. So I like to do 2 sessions of this and 2 sessions of this per week, and that can be placed upon either, if I've got time, at the end of one of these workouts, or I can put it in one of the 3 resting days outside of these. Just depends on my week, just depends on how much time I've got, depends on what I'm doing. But currently 4 good training sessions, and every single day I'm active. Abs, everybody wants abs, and most of my ab training gets done in these workouts. However, I do add on more ab workouts on top of this. Usually as a part of my cardio routine, I'm adding in a circuit of abdominal workouts as well. But sometimes these are very much a resistance base, using cable crunches and things like that. However, I do a lot of bodyweight ab training as well, crunches. Sometimes it's at home on this floor here, or in my living room when I'm watching TV or anything like that. So a focused abs workout for a solid 20-30 minutes that happen 3 times a week. But outside of those 3 sessions, the abdominals are still getting worked a lot in this routine and just here and there when I feel I want to and can do, as long as you get the recovery as well as working hard. So that's my current training routine. There's nothing else to it apart from nutrition and energy balance, calorie balance. If your goal is to lose body fat like mine, I've got to be in a calorie deficit, which I am, or at least calorie maintenance, so I can continue gaining lean muscle. However, if your goal is to gain weight, gain muscle, then you need to make sure that you are burning less calories and consuming more calories. Therefore, this cardio aspect is important. If you're looking to gain weight and gain muscle, then you need to be careful on your cardio to make sure that it's not hindering your weight gain efforts, or that you are eating enough food to balance off the amount of cardio and energy burn that you're doing. So today's workout, I am actually here, lower A. So I'm going to take you through it or show you what it's all about. Here we go. So every workout starting with a warm up. I spend a bit of time just running around, getting warm, and now I'm going through a mobility session. And at the moment, my flexibility is really taking steps, small steps, but getting there. Be patient with it. Focus on your mobility before and after every session. Just do a little bit each day. Work into whatever areas you find are tough and tight for you. My groin is so tight, but I'm working on it. Once I was ready, started on exercise 1, which is this single leg bridge on a ball. And this is really tough because as soon as you do a bridge starting in single leg, your hamstrings are gonna feel it. Real tough one. As soon as you do it on a ball, then you're adding some instability. It's elevated as well, which is even harder. And I went for 3 sets of 10 reps on each leg. This warmed up the hamstrings and the glutes and the core nicely, ready for the main section, which is deadlifts, 3 times 10 at about 75% of my 1 repetition max, which currently is about 80 kilograms here, but I'd much rather keep a really good technique, feel the right muscles working, do it with the right technique, rather than feel too heavy and get injured. You see, my main focus here is putting those shoulders back to get the lats engaged, chest up, and the initial push from the floor is with the legs. This doesn't have to be all about pulling with the arms, but it's that leg press from the floor. Make sure you remember that. And then we're into another single leg exercise on this split squat jump with the dumbbells, 3 sets of 10, supersetted with the next exercise as well. And with here, if you can get that jumping done, then you're really gonna work on the leg strength and plyometric strength in that single leg as well. Really focus on the glutes, doing the work as you drop the hips down nice and low, and of course the thighs are going to do some great work too. Superset here with the medicine ball over the shoulder, so you get 10 reps on each leg of the split squat, and then you move straight into medicine ball over the shoulder with no rest, 15 reps. Squat down nice and low. Just because you're lifting up a ball doesn't mean you need to forget about the squat technique. Drop the hips, keep the chest up, and use the legs to push the body up and throw it over the shoulder. Alternate the shoulders if you can. Okay, once you've got 3 sets of that, move on into this leg press. Now this was like a drop rep. Keep the same weight, go for 12 reps, rest for 30 seconds, then do 10 reps, then rest for 30 seconds and do 8 reps. It feels like one massive set really, but it's good. You get a really good burn in the legs, pushes you outside your comfort zone. Moving into number 5, weighted glute bridge. This is such a fantastic exercise for building the lower body and the posterior chain, the glutes, the hamstrings and the lower back. A lot of people don't do it because it's tough to set up in the gym if it's busy or you're a bit embarrassed, but I really do recommend it. It's an unforgettable exercise that cannot be missed in your program. I love having a finisher to my workout, and this one is 50 lunge jumps without stopping, or if you need to stop, you just stop for a few seconds and carry on. Staying nice and upright at the hips, spread the legs as wide and long as you can, and use those thighs and lower body to powerfully push yourself back up. 50 without stopping, 1 set. And like I said earlier on in this video about the cardio, if I have time to do some HIIT training or some low intensity cardio, then I'll do it either at the end of the workout or a different time of the day. But this was at the end of the workout. I did 10 minutes on the treadmill. I did 30 seconds work and 30 seconds rest at 17 kph, just using my hands to jump on and off of the side of the treadmill. And that's fantastic for some fat burning, some fitness, good bit of interval training. Okay, that was a good session. I hope that gives you a bit of an insight into my training at the moment in the lead up to Christmas, before I can eat everything, have a JD and enjoy myself a little bit. So please comment underneath if you've got any questions at all, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later on.